What's up, you guys? It's Jonno! Today I am starting a brand new series. I'm gonna play Fortnite! Save the world! That's right, you guys. I am gonna save the world, not single-handedly, although I am playing single player today. I am gonna bring in some YouTube friends to help me save the world. We'll probably get a Volley on this series, I'm thinking, and maybe some other YouTubers too, alright? I'd like to bring in some people, but for now, let's go ahead and get started. Let's watch the cinematic sequence, and let's go ahead and see what Save the World is all about.
You're awake. How's your head? Okay? Those stairs are really meant for feet. Just a tip for moving forward.
Security system failure.
Ignore that. So, introductions. I'm Ray, and we're the Commander's support crew. Or at least we would be, if we had a commander. And if this drill is any indication, we won't last a second in the storm on our own. Say that again? Not a drill? Well, that certainly explains the monsters. Fun fact, our mission was to prevent the storm from happening, so on to Plan B. Plan B. You guys got anything? Anything? Come on.
Distress call. Incoming distress
Oh,
call.
I think you just found our Plan B.
Ramirez here. I'm requesting backup.
Read you loud and clear.
We have survivors in danger. The storm's closing in.
Please hold.
Do not put me on hold.
Let's cut to the chase. Have you ever considered fighting the forces of evil? Because we really need a commander, and I think you've got what it takes. Don't listen to him. You're going to be amazing. Connecting you to our commander now. Guys, take your positions. Lock. Flip the switch. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
Okay, Commander. Ramirez is counting on you to get those survivors to safety. Hello? Ray? If you can hear me, now would be a great time to hurry up.
Copy that. Weapons and building systems coming online now.
Yeah, back in action. We got a pack of hugs instead ahead. What's our firepower situation?
See for yourself.
Lead the way, Commander.
Alright, you guys, so it looks like we are gonna be saving the world from a big, massive storm that came in very suddenly and unexpectedly and wiped out nearly the entire world's population. RIP to the world, alright? But we are still alive. Me and up to 3 other friends are still alive, and we are going to save the world. So here's what's gonna happen on this series, you guys, okay? I decided to play this game because it is a paid game, and not everybody has access to pay for it, so I want the content to be available on my channel, so you guys can watch me play play through the levels. All right, that's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna leave in, you know, some of my gameplay where maybe I get a little confused or maybe I have a little problems, and I'm gonna leave in obviously all the ways that you complete each level so you can see how to get through things just in case you need some sort of a walkthrough. So it should be fun for entertaining purposes. It should be informative for walkthrough purposes. I'm gonna try to leave everything that you need and go episode by episode, level by level, okay? So this is the intro tutorial episode. It didn't take me very long to get through this whatsoever, but one thing that I noticed that was very, very disturbing to me, the controls are different than in the multiplayer version. I don't know why they did that, but the controls are very different. Now, I decided to play this mode because I wanted to make myself better at Fortnite Battle Royale. I wanted to be able to build and do things better than I can do currently in Fortnite Battle Royale. I'm kind of not that good, I got to admit it, you know, so I wanted to get the practice. Unfortunately, I don't think that this mode is going to be good practice because the controls are so vastly different. Maybe it's going to be good to let me know like how to build certain things, but for the most part, I am not seeing very much improvement as far as controls go. The controls are totally different, and it's probably just gonna slow me down and make me worse at Battle Royale. RIP to my stream series. I'm playing Battle Royale almost every night, and I love the game mode. It is such a fantastic game mode, but I don't know if this is really gonna help me play whatsoever. Oh well. So here's what we gotta do, you guys. They're gonna train us. They're gonna give us some training, tell us how all the game works, you know. So I've gotta basically get some crafting items so I can craft some guns. Now this is cool, you guys. You can actually craft guns and craft ammo in this game mode. I think that's really sick. When you destroy the cars, you get nuts and bolts. When you destroy the cars, you get like metal pieces. And when you destroy the trees, you get wood planks and you get twine and certain other things that you need in order to be able to craft your gun. Now you can see there, I did not have all the crafting materials, so I need to go and run around and gather up some more crafting materials. Now right here you can see that was me not being able to figure out what controls do what. I was opening the map, I'm doing all this random stuff with my controls and none of it makes any sense, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? I really just need to figure out how to craft my gun. But anyway, I did get my gun crafted, and now we are moving on to the next cinematic sequence. All right, let's check this out. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna go through some talking scenes here. Our dude is gonna talk to me and tell me what to do. It's nice because they just let you know what to do next and where you should be going. Alright, so that's pretty good. It's not one of those games where you just cannot figure out what to do, which happens to me quite often. I really need to be told, here's what you need to do now, so it's good when they tell you that stuff. Now they did give me a ton of traps, and I am smart enough to know that I can build on the floor and put those traps all over the floor. I was trying to put them on the ceiling, didn't really work, so I built myself out some squares and I built myself a bunch of traps. This was really handy. I didn't know if this was actually gonna work or not, and it worked perfectly, and it made it to where later in the level I barely had to do anything. So this is one of the few instances where I basically did this part of the level perfect. I would like to eventually go through this campaign mode and do all the levels absolutely 100% perfect, but since I'm just playing through blind and I've never played before, I'm not gonna do that on this series. I'm just gonna play, I'm gonna show the cinematic sequences, I'm gonna do my best to get through everything and just, you know, play the game and have fun. So that's what we're here to do. Now, you guys may have noticed that I missed some chests earlier in the level. That was the first chest that I actually got. There are hidden chests and there are hidden ammo boxes in this level. So you may want to explore a little bit while you're in here and look around to see if you can find stuff. It doesn't seem to matter. I didn't notice that there was any completion, like 100% complete for the level or anything like that. So it doesn't appear to matter at the time of recording this, but maybe I'll find out later that it is important. I don't know. But basically during this part of the level, all you need to do is go collect some of these blue orbs, and once you find enough of those blue orbs, you're gonna go activate the satellite. It's super easy, alright you guys. I actually spent way too much time doing it. In fact, at one part you can see I ran past the objective. I'll show you when it happens because it's kind of funny. I run past my objective and then I keep on farming for this blue stuff even though I don't need any more, so that's kind of funny. But yeah, I did find some hidden ammo boxes and I did a little bit of unnecessary farming. I found all the little blue orbs, and this part of the level was pretty darn easy, if I do say so. I probably did too much unnecessary farming. Alright, see that exclamation point right there? I didn't see it the first time. I ran right by it. I'm addicted to farming. You guys know this is a problem for me. I farm too much. You gotta stop farming, Jonno. You don't need that many materials. I've already got plenty. Alright, so I'm looking around for the blue orbs. I'm just looking around. I found an area here that looks like I can go a little bit higher up. See that right there? So I'm trying to figure out how to build some stairs. Alright, Jonno needs to get some stairs. But you guys, I'm telling you, the controls in this mode are different. They're harder. It really slowed me down. I should have been able to build those stairs so fast, but I couldn't get it to build, and it took me a couple of tries to get that figured out. Now this is one of those hidden areas. I feel kind of proud of myself, you know, pat myself on the back. I did find a hidden area. I found 2 blue orbs up there, so that'll speed up your process. And of course, on the way back, I did notice where to deposit the orbs, and now we can progress the story. Not bad, you guys, not bad. So yeah, pretty easy first level, if I do say so myself. They really didn't make it very challenging for you, which is nice because I don't want too much of a challenge while I'm figuring out how the game mechanics work and how the controls work, especially on a new game. Like if you had never played this and never played Battle Royale, you would really not be able to figure out what's going on because there's never been a game like this where you build, you know? So that's kind of a big deal. Now check this out. I love the attention to detail. It shows all my traps in there, so it really built this entire scene based on my actual traps and what I actually did. Now that big monster just disappeared randomly. I think it got destroyed by all my traps or something like that, so that's pretty cool. I didn't even have to do that fight whatsoever, so shout out to me for being really smart with the traps. I don't know why when I fired 3 rockets, my rocket launcher disappears. It showed that I had infinite rockets, but then it disappeared, so I never did figure that out. There also seems to be some big tornadoes like from the storm, and they're coming up out of the ground as well. I believe that those are doing damage, but it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing really, really well with the traps. Now that little ghost guy right there, I don't know how he teleported ahead of my traps and got onto me. I'm not really sure how that happened. And yeah, there's just a couple little anomalies here where it's just like, I'm new to the game. I haven't played this mode before, so I don't know exactly what's going on in some cases. So I'm guessing that zombies can teleport through the storm or something like that. Now here you can see I'm trying to build and I'm getting so stuck. I'm trying to build a trap right here. I was trying to put down more traps so that they wouldn't be able to run to me, and then I realized I wasn't going to figure it out, so then I just started putting down walls and I built myself a door so I can shoot the enemies that are coming through. This is tough, you guys. It really is tough. It's tricky. I couldn't figure it out. You know, the buttons are all different. This was interesting too. It says airstrike. It literally has the instructions on the screen and I cannot figure it out. I mean, the buttons are just weird. So yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I couldn't figure out where was I putting the airstrike. I couldn't figure out how to, like, where to drop the circle, you know, so that was tricky, you guys. I honestly had a little bit of a hard time with the controls on this first episode. I'm hoping that it gets much, much better and I don't have those same problems, but I can tell you right now, I already know for a fact that this is going to affect my multiplayer gameplay, I'm probably going to play the single player all the way through and just complete it and then be done with this series and then go back to multiplayer, because I don't want the difference in the controls to affect my gameplay. I'm already bad enough in multiplayer battle royale as it is. I don't want to have any more issues. So this is really serious to me and kind of upsetting. I'm like, oh no, why are the controls so different? That's probably my biggest takeaway from this episode. Alright, you guys, so that is basically the end of the intro. That is the tutorial. Alright, they do give us a cinematic sequence here, which I am happy to watch, and we'll be back in just a second.
Oh, wow. That is terrible. I stand corrected. Wow. Oh, great. They're in space too. Let's deal with that later. What do you call this place?
Alright, you guys, so we had a little bit of a reference to something that you may recognize in the game right now. They had a zombie in space, and I'm pretty sure that there's gonna be a really big change in the game soon to include space gameplay and zombies in space. So that's pretty cool, but for now, I'm just naming my world, selecting my banner, and getting ready with the little bit of cleanup stuff that they need you to do in order to start your game. What we're gonna do now is go to the world map and show you just a little bit of how this game works on the main screen, and they do have a lot of features locked, so I can't unlock all the features yet, so we won't cover everything, which is nice because it's only episode 1 of the series. We don't need to see everything all at once. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple for this episode. I know it's a little bit of a long episode, but that's just the amount of time that it took me to get through this first tutorial level. So there you go, that's your first tutorial level, and now let's go ahead and look at just a couple of the different features that they have available in this mode. But first, we've got mission rewards. They've got a really weird looking chest that does not look like anything else in the entire game. I think they need to redo the artwork on that chest. It just doesn't look right to me. It doesn't look like it's in the style of the game. So they gave me some different stuff. Some stuff I recognize from the multiplayer, some stuff I don't recognize from the multiplayer. So I think that that's kind of interesting. And here we go, you guys. We have got the play screen, which is basically your main screen. It's telling me, you know, what I'm gonna need to do next. And then we've got the map screen, and basically those are the only 2 screens that I have unlocked right now. There's also heroes, squads, armory, skills, loot, store, and quests, but we're not going to get to those yet. Right now we only have the map, and we have some very basic home base objectives that we need to complete in order to basically start the game and unlock a few more of those features. So this is where I'm going to end my episode 1, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this series, and I am going to continue the series and play the entire single player campaign mode. And I keep on saying single player, but what I mean is the campaign mode, because I'm going to be playing with my friends, hopefully, if they want to play with me. So that's going to be the end for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of this new series down in the comments. Let me know if you have already played Save the World. I'm curious who's already played it. It's my first time, so I'm filming the gameplay for you. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you to my amazing subscribers, and peace!